marvellous because it's quite sort of community and it's not sort of elitist.
Just stimulating and thrilling to see how artistic Southampton people are.
We have these high culture exhibitions that are exhibited to people, but here people are showing their work. You can talk to the artists, they can tell you what's behind their thoughts, behind their thinking.
I've brought a picture that I took in the parks just over the road as it happens. I don't even know what the flower is. It's a red flower, and I had it printed onto canvas about a year ago.
It's a blindfold that you wear, and the idea is that once you're wearing it, you can feel. If you're walking around and this, you can feel if you touch anything with these.
I had many things I could bring because I'm very keen on many different crafts, but I thought I would bring along one of the rag dolls that I made when my daughter was probably 3 or 4 and she is now 23.
I've brought this collage, which is called 3 Hats, and it's one of a series of works made from sort of found paper from magazines. I pull sort of photographic textures that I find out of kind of glossy magazines and then bring them into the world of drawing by cutting out shapes.
I bought 3 paintings, all in acrylics on canvas, 2 of sort of trees and 1 abstract. I've been introducing sort of plaster to sort of give it extra texture and stuff, but it is mostly acrylics at the moment.
I'm partially sighted, and squinting into the screen of a digital camera, I guess is a problem for most people, but for me, definitely a challenge. So I just have a little point and shoot camera, and all I do is press the button and hope for the best. It's a memory, it's a captured memory.
Each of the spikes has got little coils on the back, and so basically the coil touches here and you feel whatever touches the other end, really. I was doing lots of things about sensation and about the body, how you see things, how you use your senses. I did quite a few things about insects at the same time and sort of the different ways that they feel.
A doll that a little girl can hug or a little boy can hug is so much nicer than something that's hard and plastic, and you can add your own character to them.
This series of collages I made originally for an exhibition at Hepbright's vintage shop, and I took as a starting point second-hand frames which I bought in charity shops. So I was kind of responding to found materials, if you like. So I made a large number of kind of small works like this, but this one's definitely my favourite.
When I first found out about it, I read the poster in the window, walked away, thought, that's nice, and then it was only later on that I kind of twigged, well, hang on, I can have a go at that.
We sort of got the whole family involved because my son put something in, my husband put something in, so yeah, all quite enjoyed doing it and seeing what everyone else has put in, really.
Like a nuclear war in a way, but it's me expressing myself on 2D. I suppose it's about living your life, the physical sense, the spiritual sense, and the visual aspect. I sort of took body parts, like drew around my hand and my feet, and then added other body parts, and it's about being alive, really.
The swan here.
What is actually
doing is chasing another swan off, and you can just see the wake there. I just was so lucky to get that image. You can see all the water drops and the shine on his beak. They say that it's the photographer's eye that frames a shot and captures the image, but it's actually what's in the image that helps to contribute to it.
Sort of piss take on iPhone and how they become obsolete really quickly, and so this is actually working the other way around, and the iPhone 6 has come out before the iPhone 6 has come out. It's basically two big catering cans on a piece of string. They work in the rain, there's no battery problems, and if you really stand further enough apart you can communicate through the cans.
Hello baby, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you.
I have to say I didn't have all the ideas. I worked with a 9-year-old boy called Thomas who is really the genius mind behind it all. I like this project because it's a people's project and ordinary people can come in. I think if you draw, you're a drawer, and if you paint, you're a painter. It doesn't matter how about your ability, but it's really good to enable lots of people to express themselves. So it's a really good project, one of the best, probably the best. Probably the only one I've really, really liked.
For me, there's something about the fact that it's local. I mean, not just that there are faces that I know, but it feels like it's about what people are making round here. This has more of a sense of occasion somehow, and maybe it's the kind of freedom that anybody can submit anything and it will all be shown. Something democratic.
Abandonment, AJ, Amanahaski, Deity, Arlie, Autumn, Valley Trap, Beaded Bill, Boscombe Pride.